What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Comically Boston. Today is episode 75. It is Monday, June 26th, 2023. We had a great weekend. We had some movie rewatches, so we're going to do some movie reviews right after this. We watched Parasite, great movie. We're starting the Indiana Jones rewatch for the 5th indie movie coming out this Saturday. But hey, first we're going to talk about Kevin Feige and Marvel. He was over in Cine Europe, and he had a presentation that included Deadpool 3, The Marvels, and Captain America Brave New World. So, no longer New World Order. Cap 4 has a new name. Deadpool 3 was the only one that got moved up in that timeline, so looks like we'll be getting Deadpool 3 sooner rather than later. And The Marvels is still set to come out November of this year, so I'm actually quite excited for that movie after, Monica Rambeau in WandaVision. She was a great introduction. And honestly, Kamala Khan, a lot of people didn't like that Miss Marvel show, but Iman Vellani, I was all about. So, and Brie Larson, some people hate her as Captain Marvel. I think it works. She's Carol Danvers to me. And obviously Sam Wilson, Anthony Mackie, Captain America. It's just badass, but for some reason, I like seeing him as Captain America. There's nothing wrong with him being Captain America, but I hate that he had to become Captain America and Steve Rogers had to disappear. Like, it just didn't feel right. We finally got Cap holding Thor's hammer, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Like, I get it, he went back in time to go get his dance with his girl, but screw that. I want to see Captain America, whether it's on the moon or something. I want to see fucking Chris Evans Captain America again. I need to. But Marvel also said that they're not going to be doing their Hall H San Diego Comic-Con, which is concerning to some people because they're like, why aren't they there? They just made a big announcement last year. Give it a year. They'll be back next year. And they did say they're still coming to San Diego Comic-Con, but probably just for their comics, and they will have a presence around San Diego Comic-Con, they said. So they just won't be doing their massive Hall H, which is like the biggest hall at San Diego Comic-Con, I believe. One of these days I gotta get myself over there. It's very deterring. Like, I don't like to fly as it is. Like, going down to Florida for 4-hour flight from Boston kind of sucks as it is. Like, and it's a shorter flight. It's 3.5, 4 hours. But, it's 6, 7, 8-hour flight across the country, and you hit a time difference. And the time difference going over there is not the problem. The time difference coming back is the problem. You leave at 7 a.m. over there. It's an 8-hour flight. You're getting back plus the 3-hour time difference. You're getting it back 11 hours later. It's tough. Luckily, going over there, though, 8-hour flight feels more like 5 hours because you get 3-hour time difference. But I'll tell you what, driving across the country, you feel that time difference big time, let me tell you. But Marvel released recently that they're going to be launching a new series of What If comic books. And this just sounded interesting to me, especially this one, a Loki and Valkyrie story. And the first one is What If Loki Was Worthy? A Loki-Valkyrie story. So Loki's going to be Thor. What if Loki was the one that could wield the hammer and he was worthy? And it looks like he'll be teaming up with Valkyrie. That seems quite interesting. The next one, there's 3 What If stories. The next one is what if Wanda and Peter were siblings? A Scarlet Witch and Spider-Man story. So now we're Wanda and Peter Parker together as siblings? Does that mean that Spider-Man is now all Speed Freak too? I don't know. But, maybe that sounds interesting as well. But this last one is what really sounded interesting to me. What if Mark Spector was a host to Venom? A Moon Knight and Venom story. So you're going to get the dude with multiple personalities. Venom already thinks he's a they-them because he's got 2 people living inside him, Eddie Brock and Venom. Now he's going to have Venom, Mark Spector, Stephen Grant, and Jake Lockley. Ooh, it's going to be 4 people fighting for the Venom. I think Venom's going to be like, what the fuck is going on here? But it is what it is. But also, I had some big questions from last week. Secret Invasion's first episode dropped last week. Go check out that last episode I posted. We're talking about Secret Invasion. That first episode was really good. But I had a lot of questions, you know, and spoilers for Secret Invasion. If you haven't watched the first episode, go get out of here, go watch that, come back, and maybe you'll have these same big questions. But getting into the first one, Soren, Talos' wife, how did she die? We know that she died from Gravik's group in the Bad Scrolls, but who killed her and how? You know, I'm very interested to see if that comes to fruition, if we see that. Emilia Clarke's character, Gaia, it's honestly great seeing her in this show. She's such a great actress, but it's weird seeing her as a brunette. I like the blonde mother of dragons, you know, and she was constantly always stern-faced, badass. This Gaia seems, you know, still badass, but, you know, a little bit more smiley, a little bit more fun, a little more things going on. A little bit more emotions, where the Mother of Dragons was just kind of either angry, Dracarys in people, or she was straight prim and proper. But still, I started watching Game of Thrones again recently. That show's just so fucking good. Like, I've watched it now, I think, twice through fully, and I think I need to do it a third time, maybe. Sometimes you just do things. But, no, I have plenty of things to watch right now. Movies and other shit. And plus, Secret Invasion's back, so... On to my third big question. My second. Did Gaia, Emilia Clarke's character, did she lie to Talos, or did her Skrull bad group trick her into not helping Talos and make her think that she was? You know, like, it's hard to put into words, but did Gaia lie to Talos, or did she get lied to by her group? I don't know. Maybe next week we'll get the answer. Third question. Was Ross, right? We saw Ross die as a Skrull. Was that the Ross that we've known all along? Was he a Skrull all along? Or was that a Skrull impersonating Ross at this moment? Hopefully that question gets answered. Fourth question. The title of the episode was Resurrection. We didn't see a resurrection happen, unless this was a metaphorical type of resurrection. We're supposed to be seeing some type of rebirth of Nick Fury, or is it one of those dead characters not dead and she'll be back next episode, like Maria Hill or Talos or Prescott? Like, are any of those dead people not dead? Because if anything, this episode should have been called Death to All, because Gravik bombs everybody. But this leaves me to my final question. This one's a doozy, and I need you guys to comment below or at me on Twitter if you guys know the answer to this, but I definitely don't. Gravik supposedly has a relationship with Nick Fury. Nick Fury knows Gravik, and apparently the relationship is not so good. So what is the relationship between Nick Fury and Gravik? Is Gravik Nick Fury's son? If so, is Gravik's half human, half Skrull? If so, Nick Fury's wife's a Skrull? So many questions there. Is Nick Fury's wife a Skrull? And then also, we've seen from the trailers that Gravik eventually is going to get powers, superpowers, because we see him doing like a kind of Groot arm thing. But, we haven't seen that yet, so, that's future questions, but how does Gravik get his powers? What's his relationship to Nick Fury? And is he Nick Fury's son? But that brings other questions, because it's like, if Nick Fury's son is Gravik, then is the Nick Fury we've been seeing a Skrull this whole time? And the Nick Fury that we met way back when got his eye scratched out is still somewhere? I don't know. Also, last question, where's Goose the Flurkin? Is Goose dead? I know it's been 30 years. I don't know what cat lifespans are, but I'm thinking Flurkin lifespans might be a little different. And this Flurkin did have a Infinity Stone in its stomach for a little bit, but what's the deal? I gotta know. But comment below, have you been liking this show? Have you been loving Secret Invasion? Are you excited for these remaining 5 weeks? Episode 2 comes out Wednesday, so stay tuned for Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning. I'll be coming out with another video breaking down Episode 2 and all the crazy details I saw, and I'll have more questions talking about that soon. But stay tuned. Also this week I'm gonna have a bunch of movie reviews coming out because I've been watching movies crazy, and I'm always a big movie guy. So follow me on Letterboxd. Go check out all my movie reviews over there, and on my ranked list I'm about to go rank the Indiana Jones movies 1 to 5 once the new one comes out. But current out of the first 2 movies, Raiders of the Lost Ark has a leg up over Temple of Doom. So stay tuned for those movie reviews. And also I'm going to be doing one for Parasite, and that one might surprise you. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. And hit that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Smash that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'm Big Cam. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.